Welcome everybody to the School of Magic. Today we're going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy on the Asus G16. Now as you can see, my Harry Potter is excited to do so, and we're currently playing the highest possible settings, ray tracing set to the max, and it's native. There is no DLSS, no upscaling whatsoever. So let me quickly show you the settings that I am using. Let's hide the benchmark here for a second. So we're playing 1200p, there is no upscaling, frame rate is uncapped, VSync is off, and we turned all this kind of stuff off. It's ultra settings, and ray tracing is on, set to ultra. And as most of you might know, outside is very heavy and intensive for the GPU. And it's still doing really good. The 4060 is a powerful GPU. It's not the most powerful GPU, but for the price it's actually really good. Now let's see what happens if we turn up or turn on NVIDIA DLSS. So we're going to choose NVIDIA DLSS as upscaling. We're going to put it on quality, turn that on, and in a second we'll also try with frame generation, see what that does. So we actually gain a little bit more FPS. Let's go here into the forest. I've once again noticed that DLSS doesn't do that much for this game. And you can still see heavy stuttering, which is quite, well, to be expected when you're running this game with ray tracing on. It looks phenomenal. And let's just turn frame generation on, see what that does. We'll also do the same test, but then without DLSS. So here we turn frame generation on. Let's see how much magic we get from that. That is definitely a lot more playable. You can also see that the stutters are almost gone. And I do love DLSS quite a bit. Lumos is kind of hell for the machine. I think it's doing rather good. I'm really happy that frame generation is actually an option. I'd much rather play with, well, maybe a little less quality, but then with around 80, at least 60 plus FPS. That's a big go for me. Little lag spike there. Ooh, it's pumpkins. Lumos. Let's see if we can enter. This game looks really good. Okay, so let's turn ray tracing off, and let's start off without ray tracing and then native. Okay, so we just reset the system, and this is native without ray tracing. I think this is a pretty heavy room with all the lighting. Hello, load the door please. Let's get our little broom, go flying. It's okay, there's still some stuttering. You can see that in the frame time bar. It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but let's see how much DLSS brings us. Upscaling type, DLSS, put that back on quality, turn that on. No frame generation just yet. So we do gain some, but once again, I do notice that DLSS doesn't do that much for this game. Let's go to the grass dragon. There's a little grass dragon here. Look at that. Even without ray tracing, it looks really good. So let's put frame generation on. Put that on. And there we have a wonderful 100 FPS experience. +100. Really, really good performance. When you turn frame generation on, it always takes some time to load in and you get little stutters, but that's okay. We know how that works. So Hogwarts Legacy on the Asus Strix G16. In all modes, it's very playable. No matter what you pick, this laptop will run it. Native with ray tracing on. Maybe not the best experience, but it's definitely playable. But we got all this fancy tech in here, which makes all the games really smooth. So thanks so much for watching. If you like these kind of videos, then please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. And as Harry Potter would say, Revelio.